Let's go!
Yeah, Rose is definitely a character that I was not probably the least excited about. Rose was like in historically not a very interesting character, and it seems that Capcom took that as a direct attack and personal insult. And I think they knew it, right? I think they knew it was time to make Rose kind of crazy and interesting. So at least from the last gameplay demonstration that we had, she looked genuinely fascinating. Like, whoa, this character has never been like this before, much less had this many weird, interesting traits and abilities. And there was a good point, like somebody made on Twitter, I can't remember who it was, it might have been Ultra David. He was talking about how if this character was introduced in Season 1 or Season 2, she would have absolutely had sort of like a V-skill that soaked projectiles, right? My V-skill is like my Street Fighter 4 move that I wrap the projectile up and I get like a boost. That's what it would have been. And the her V-trigger would have been relatively uninspiring as well. But since we're at the end of Street Fighter V's life cycle and essentially in a bonus season now, Rose is pretty crazy with manipulation and all this like meter management stuff and putting Jin fireballs from Street Fighter Cross Tekken on the stream and all this kind of stuff. So let's check this out. Damn, this stage looks great. Holy hell. Damn, that theme, though.
But also concentrate a little more on your lessons, Manat.
And she's talking smack to Manat. What is this, like an alpha chain combo? What the hell was that? Jesus, her theme is amazing. No way she can combo after her low slide. So this crazy thing, this ridiculous thing. And her V skill too gives her frigging soul satellites. That's her V skill. Like what? V-shits. Wait, what? That was weird. Wow, this looks ridiculous. Dude, look at this crazy shit. Devs are like, time to have some fun with this game. These combos look ridiculous. She's still going. Oh my god, dude. Holy sweet Jesus, man. Okay, well, yeah, Rose is better than she's ever been now. The Hermit. The Hermit. She actually has a reference to her Street Fighter Alpha 2 intro, which is badass in one of her moves. I think this is when she calls, like, the soul ball, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, I mean, do we even need to say anything more? Rose now looks like, honestly, one of the craziest characters that Street Fighter V has. Like, just with one trailer, suddenly Rose is absolutely insane. Like, even crazier than what they showed before. Like, this went from being, I have so little interest, to, I'm actually really curious to see how this character plays and feels. Like, genuinely curious. And if they're able to do that with more characters, and if they're able to do that with Oro, God, dude, imagine what Oro... Even the little bit they show of the character before, it seems exciting. And the same thing happened with Rose, where it's like, damn, she can do all this nutty stuff. When you actually get a control of the character, it tends to be even more. That kind of happened with Dan. Like, Dan was like Yo, what can you do with this guy? Are you kidding me? It really makes me wish that all of Street Fighter V was like this, but maybe this is just what it takes. It takes the game getting to a point where it's been around for a long time for the developers to start to get to a point where they're really creating genuinely interesting takes of existing characters, right? Rose is practically a Killer Instinct character at this point with how many mechanics and unique stuff she's kind of doing. It's crazy how it makes the vanilla characters of Street Fighter V seem kind of bare bones by comparison. So I'm glad that it seems like the Street Fighter V devs are having a lot of fun, because Rose not only looks great, she looks like she's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, and now I'm actively looking forward to playing this character when she comes out. I never thought I'd be saying that. Street Fighter V is so much better of a game now than what it was in those first few seasons, dude. Genuinely impressed. I hope this is a sign of what's to come with Capcom fighting games. I really am. Especially going out of the Street Fighter V generation, which we're pretty much halfway done with this final season. So, dude, imagine what Akira's gonna be like. Imagine what it's gonna be like when Kyo is the final character. Imagine how Kyo is gonna play. Yeah, I'm still holding on to that shit. Better believe it. Damn, that summer costume is hot as hell. Holy shit. All right, chat. This was great. This was great. It was even better than the gameplay demonstration that they had of her. We already determined that it's not going to be a Power Ranger crossover because the Power Ranger crossover stuff couldn't be done in other regions. Rights issues are completely different for Power Ranger stuff overseas. In fact, you can't even buy Power Rangers Battle for the Grid in Asian territories. So that makes it very tough. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Somebody mentioned that, like, what if the last character's a Power Ranger? I'm like, holy shit, you're right, it could be. Well, wait a minute, actually, no. Because the rights of Power Rangers is all over the place outside of the US. It's the reason why Battle for the Grid cannot be sold in some territories. And Street Fighter V has to be sold in all territories, you know? There can't be an issue there. So a Fortnite character? Yeah, a Fortnite character or Kyo would be great, you know? Kyo would be great. If it is Sea Viper, I think that would be very disappointing. Sea Viper, for them to save all of that just to be Sea Viper, I think that's pretty disappointing. But we'll see, you know? Who knows? The thing is, the devs haven't been upsetting, haven't been really underwhelming with a lot of Street Fighter V stuff for a long time. Everything's been very exciting. So, to me, it seems like that last character is there for a reason. That last character is hidden for a reason. So I just want it to be something exciting. That's all I want. I just want it to be something kind of crazy and mind-blowing to be the final character in Street Fighter V. Right? I think that's all anybody wants. Not just to be, it's just DJ, right? Or it's just Sea Viper, right? I think if it's Sean, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool if it was Sean, because people have been asking for Sean since season 1. But still, if it was just Sean, then why wouldn't you have just put Sean on there? Right? Why would you have kept it hidden this whole time? Even if it's Dudley, why would you have kept that hidden? Why wouldn't you just put that out there? Maybe it is an original character. That is true. It could be an original character, but at the same time, well, Akira's practically a new character, right? You have to think of it. Akira is practically like a brand new character. She hasn't been in a game since 2001 or some shit. It's been like 20 years. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy to see Street Fighter V actually looking cool? It blows my mind how much of a turn this game took. It really, the past season and this season especially, this game's really taken a turn for like, this is dope. The only thing that's really the biggest negative of Street Fighter V is the extremely inconsistent net play. That's the biggest, saddest part that probably will never get fixed because of fundamental flaws with how it's built. Anyway, I don't know, man. I'm really looking forward to the future. Really looking forward to it.